Do you know the awkward conversation starter where one person says, "Boy, this sure is some lovely weather we're having today, right?" Well, that's pretty much just going to be this whole video, so you better strap in. I'd argue that unique weather is one of the few things in this world that can actually get me outside of my house. And I know that might sound pretty sad, but you have to understand I didn't live in many interesting places growing up. And even if I did, it wouldn't last long because my family moved a lot when I was a kid. Because of this, most of my interests were made of things I could do inside. So if anything I'd find remotely interesting was happening outside, then of course I'd be all over it. Take rain, for example. It's wild, unpredictable, and makes everyday commonplace look like a movie. Of course, it's not like I'm a weather reporter constantly checking if it's gonna rain, but I do love waking up in the morning to see a little rain while waiting for the bus so I can head off to school. It's one of the many small things that make life worth living. And sure, that might be an unpopular opinion to some. Being stuck in the rain is certainly no fun. I was in the exact same terrible scenario on a field trip I took in high school. But what I was feeling back then isn't the only thing that matters. You also have to focus on the future. Do you know how comfy it is trailing up next to something warm after being stuck in the rain for so long? And it only gets better with colder weather, like snow. I can't tell you how happy it makes me when I see the first snowflakes of winter. And you can bet your sweet buttery biscuits I'm running outside to feel that fluffy powder. But on the other hand, most people that I've talked to say that they don't really like the feeling of snow. But instead, they find it pretty to look at, which is entirely understandable. But just think about how amazing it'll feel once you finally get to warm up inside after playing in the snow for so long. You can head inside and get yourself a nice piping hot cup of Toto. Besides the occasional below freezing temperatures and trivial chores, I don't see how anyone could dislike winter. There are snowball fights, sledding, and the absolute blinding sensation when the sun hits the snow just right. What's not to love? And I know what I'm about to say might seem like a little bit of a bias, because it absolutely is. But winter is also the season of my birthday, with it being on December 3rd. Granted, early December isn't exactly winter, but if it snows outside, then it might as well be. Now, I won't pretend that winter's all sunshine and rainbows, because it's literally not. Have you ever shoveled snow before, or got stuck in a blizzard? I've been fortunate enough to never drive in the snow before, but I've heard the stories. Apparently, you're not supposed to brake the car when you get on ice to let the momentum control the vehicle for you. But none of these minor annoyances compared to the one chore I have to do during the summer. Mowing the lawn. One of the main reasons why I like winter so much is so I won't have to deal with mowing the lawn. I know a chore like this seems trivial, but you have to understand that I'm a very efficient kind of person. There are only so many hours in one day, and I have to spend about 2 of those hours mowing a lawn and taking a shower afterwards. Is this what they call seasonal depression? And the weirdest part about all of this is that I actually enjoy cleaning and doing chores. I get a weird sense of satisfaction when organizing my things and getting rid of stuff I don't want or need anymore. So why is it that mowing the lawn, a chore that I can do with no physical trouble whatsoever, manages to be the bane of my summer? Will allow me to answer this totally rhetorical question for you. If someone enjoyed and planned for a certain chore, then of course you'd be more open to doing tasks, just like how I enjoy cleaning. On the other hand, if someone didn't plan or enjoyed a certain chore, then it would probably be seen as an annoyance, like how I hate mowing the lawn. And you know what? Despite how much I seem to be complaining about a big patch of grass, I would be lying if I said it wasn't at least a little bit rewarding after I finish mowing the lawn. But it's not like it matters that much because it's just gonna grow back within the next 2 weeks. And with that, I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope you all have a great day.